Hello guys, and welcome back to the second holiday vlog. As I've mentioned on my previous video, if you haven't seen it, please just go back to the channel update video, which is the one before this, and you'll understand why. In case you're wondering why it's all family and sort of caravanning, there's reasons why. Just take a little bit of your time out and watch that video. Some good reasons and some not so good. I will touch a little bit on this video on the not so good, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you will be aware of about me other dog, Harvey. But anyways, we'll not get into that at this moment in time. So, where were Charlie? The railway. Yeah, the railway and campsite at Acklington. Lovely. It's not far from where we live. To be honest, where I'm sitting here right now, honestly speaking, it is a bit windy. I'm not going to lie. But you could be hundreds of miles away from home. And these pictures here at this site are fantastic. I mean, crikey, you can fit at least 2 cars there, big cars. You've got your awning space here, and there's enough space at the other side of the caravan to park probably another 2 cars. Not that you'll be bringing many cars to a campsite, but your own bench, you've got your own bits of grass either side. The dog's sitting there loving it. He's a little wimp compared to Harvey, though. He's not. Harvey was a proper tough dog. Hunter, he's a tough dog, believe you me, when he's in working mode. But yeah, I wish I could put a video in here. Holly had him wrapped up in this towel before, and he did look somewhat pathetic, sitting there shaking as if. To be fair, it was cold, but he's missing the other dog as well. He's missing Harvey in his own little way. So yeah, just giving him a little bit of TLC. He's got his duck there. He needs this. That means everything to him in a ball. That's what Hunter lives for. His toys, especially the duck and the ball, whereas Harvey, he lived for 2 things: food and grading, loved it, and a good old bark. Where Hunter is pretty much a silent dog. He rarely ever barks, which I have a little bit of guilt why the last couple of years Harvey, as you'll have seen, hasn't come away, because he did like a good old bark, and he was a big old dog, and I don't like to irritate other people on the site. I do have a lot of consideration towards others, especially when I'm camping. The last thing you want to do is sit there in the morning trying to relax and hear a dog barking. So, what is on the agenda? What we're going to do? I've been here since Thursday. It's sort of Saturday today. Last night there was a really good singer on in the bar. Henry, the owner of this site, just want to say a thumbs up. Thank you. He always treats us very well. And I can't recommend this site enough. I'll have a walk around the site. This is what we're going to do. We're going to have a brief walk around the site. Then we're going to go down to hence it's called the Railway Inn. And I have got another video on the channel, but I did remove that one not long ago due to reasons that I won't discuss on here. So just in case a few of you are saying, oh, you're just repeating the same video, Dan. No, I'm not. This is actually a new video just to add to the channel. And another reason I'm doing this as well is Henry does always look after us, and I said to him I would do another walk around of the site, because as part of deleting that video was part of the channel's vlog. It was also not a review, because I don't do reviews, because why would I? Well, I will do a review. The site is fantastic, 10 out of 10, but I'm not one of these people to go around nitpicking at little things, because let's face it, not much in life you get is perfect. But at the same time, I don't know why people spend so much time to make complaints about stuff instead of just having a chat with somebody first. So yeah, I am doing this video just to help out Henry and do a bit of publicising of his site, because he does always look after us and all the staff here as well. His wife, and terrible with names, but there's a few people behind the bar as well who always help. So, we're going to have a walk around the site. We're going to go down to Acklington Railway. I've just missed a heritage steam train just went past before. And I missed it. So annoyed. It would have been great to get that on the channel, but can't win them all. Then what me and Charlie are going to do, once we've gone round the site, gone down to the railway, we're going to hook Hunter on, and we're going to walk all the way along the East Coast main line down towards, I think Allenmouth is next stop down there, and you can walk to what you call, oh, my mind's just gone, the ice cream place. It will come to us, but I'm going to pause it and try to think. Morwick Dairies. And they make their own ice cream. You can see the cows and everything on the farm that you go to, and you can walk there from this site. And Holly is going to jump in the car with Olivia and meet me and Charlie there, and Hunter, who are going to walk up, and then we'll enjoy some delicious ice cream. And there's a nice little park there. I'm guessing on a Saturday compared to yesterday when I went, it'll be extremely busy, which can be a pain sometimes, having to queue for ages to get an ice cream. But it is what it is, isn't it? So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and I think we're going to go to Amble. Might do a little bit recording in there. Then this evening I might try and do a little bit recording in the bar, but I find that a little bit difficult when there's kids in there, there's people eating, people drinking, it's loud, there might be music on for copyright, so I don't know. I'm sure Henry will have plenty of pictures of the inside of the pub on the website. I might try and just walk in briefly and just do a little bit, but I feel sometimes a little bit uneasy just walking around the bar doing random videos. Don't ask why, I don't know. I like to just keep the videos between me, Charlie and my family, you know. So anyways, we'll have a quick look around the setup. Say no more, the ML, really, I put a new battery on it which has been recycled because the other battery on it was actually okay, which has gone onto the actually I can't mention names, onto my other car, but yeah, it's gone absolutely fantastic. It's been spot on. Changed that pump and that's really all it's needed. As for around the site, permanent water feed, can't complain at that. Nice little light in the corner, so you know, really the size of the like I said, you could fit another 2 cars here if you wanted. That's a great thing, having the permanent water feed. Don't know why I didn't bother with that years ago. Really, apart from that, you've seen it all before, guys. My fridge, which I've got a visitor coming tonight, and I've just got some beer in there, some of that new, what is it called, Peretti. David's coming. I just want to actually say a shout out on the channel. I won't name surnames, anything like that, but David, thank you very much. He sorted me out a lot of little trinkets and stuff for the kids with this equipment he's got, and he's also sorted me out the plaque on the wall for us to put on the fence for Harvey. And I believe the other vehicle, I'll be honest with you, I feel bad going away, terrible on my dad, and I want to say a massive shout out on the channel to my dad, because me new car yet to reveal had an issue where a little plastic piece snapped off a pipe, and I can't get one anywhere. I'm having a one custom made whilst I was changing the gearbox oil, so that's on the lift at the back, stuck. In my other little vehicle that I've just recently bought, I just went to stop a sump plug from, I'm trying to get out the sun, a sump plug from leaking on my drive. I'd already changed it, took an injector out and changed the seal, which a lot could go wrong and nothing did, but I actually went and just took the sump plug out, and some idiot before that had stripped all the threads and not thought to just, sometimes in our garage, if we have a bad sump plug, we'll get some red spray paint or like physically write on do not remove, just out of respect to the next person who has to touch it. That went catastrophically wrong on Friday, so I was left, Wednesday night, because I was due to come here on Thursday, and I had left my car on the back lift, which has been on there for over a week, blocking the place up, and the other vehicle that I've gotten stuck on the main lift where my dad had 2 full days worth of work. Bearing in mind, when you can't get a sump plug in, you can't start the engine. It is absolutely 100% immobilised, and he worked late. I've gotten some sump taps, oversized ones. Hope it's been sealed and it will never ever be coming out again. It'll be getting sucked out through the dipstick, which is actually what dealerships do, by the way. It can be done on most vehicles. Anyways, that's just a shout out. Anyways, David lent me dad a special drill to enlarging the hole, to put the tap in. Thank you to David, like I've said, thank you for all the work you've done recently, and a big shout out to me dad, thank you as well. Anyways, on to the setup in the caravan. We'll see what's going on in here. Girls club. So we've got all these blinds shut and stuff like that just to keep the heat out. Believe it or not, it's not that hot, but when the sun shines in, it does. And I just wanted to show you this. I've had Harvey cremated. You might be asking, why is it in here? There's like a little clipping of his hair, a paw print. I don't believe that's his paw print on there. I can't remember. No, it wasn't. That's just printed that. But there's something in there. It's his ashes, a little photo frame, in like I say, a clipping of hair. In case he's asked, why have you got that in the caravan, Dan? That's a bit weird. Well, we're over here at Acklington, and as part of when I picked Olivia up from school on Thursday, we're actually past the vets, and I thought, why not pick it up? Because I do feel a little bit of guilt and regret for missing Harvey coming here the last couple of years. He's been fine with mum and dad, but you know what it's like when you lose somebody or a pet. You have a few little regrets, and that's one of mine. So I thought, you know what, I'll pick him up and he can come with me. So he is here in a sense. I can't bring myself to open it, especially not in front of the kids and that. So I'll probably open it and get everything set up once we're back at home, and find a photo to put in the whatever you call it, the thing that holds the ashes. So anyways, that's the bit of morbid and sad out the way with. But yeah, we're all up in here. as we usually are, we've got our microwave. The slow cook has been put away. We had a lovely casserole last night, sausage and diced beef, lovely. So, what do you call air fryer? Fantastic. And obviously Olivia's got all of her toys. Charlie doesn't have many toys. He just likes his Nintendo Switch and his pad. Olivia's got hers there. Different of our day. I was going to say to kids, modern day kids, what I used to do was climb trees and sometimes get stuck up trees. And Charlie last night met one of his, it was your cousin, wasn't it? And I actually have a little bit of, what's the word? Well, happiness to see children of today doing what we used to do. Instead of sitting on computer games, they were all out in the park, playing on bikes, climbing trees, and having fun. So yeah, thumbs up to you guys last night. We're on top. Is what on top behaviour. Very good. So we're going to have a walk down now. We're going to have a quick walk around the site. I've showed you in here. You've seen it all a million times. You don't really need to say anything. Got what? Again, these battery-powered hoovers are fantastic for keeping all the mess at bay. And to be honest, that's just junk in there. So, Charlie, want to go and do some train spotting?
Yeah.
See if we can see any. They've been coming by every few minutes. I can guarantee when we go down there, there'll be none. It is windy. Yeah, the steam train came. There's been freight trains. So we're going to go down, see what we can spot, but we will have a little walk around the site. I'm just going to get the door shut on the caravan and take this bag of rubbish, if you can see there, over to the bin, and we'll do a little walk around the site. So Charlie's currently being the bin man, and I'm going to be the cameraman. And I'm just leaving Hunter here, like I say, till we get back. So, around the site, you can see it goes. That is actually the railway, East Coast Main Line, that runs up there. And all the pictures, they're a bit smaller at the bottom, but like I said, these pictures at this side get the sun at night, which I find makes the caravan too hot. And these get it most of the day, but it nicely cools off at night, which suits me. Everybody to each of their own, you know. So yeah, nice little setup. And all these pictures are absolutely massive, you know. Like, I mean, these driveways to these ones are even bigger than the one we've got. And then that one's even bigger again. It's like a little walkway through out to the main entrance. It's just absolutely spot on. You can't complain. There is actually a cleaner in the minute at the toilets. I'll show you in there probably when we come back to pick Hunter up to go on a walk. Can you manage to throw that in there? Yeah. See if he can. We might need to give him a hand. But yeah, spot on the site. I mean, so nice. And I mean, look at that. You can't argue with it, can you? Do you want to just chuck it in this one, Charlie? In there? I'll just give him a hand, guys. Oh, he's managed. Thumbs up. Good bin man there. There we go. So, there's a little park here. Kids enjoy to go playing that. Some lovely benches to sit and have a pint. Can't complain, can you? Look at that. Ideal. They had a lovely play last night. You've got this lovely area here, which is the main. It's nice as well. You've got the lean-to where you can have a bit of, you know, if it's like starting to drizzle and stuff, which of course the summer weather always does. And there's some like holiday cottages there as well. Yeah, it's absolutely ideal. Lovely sitting here for a few pints. It can get a bit dangerous because you end up having a few too many. We'll just have a little walk up round here. I'm not going to shove the phone in too many people's faces. But yeah, there is holiday homes here to rent as well. I'll get the phone number of the site and everything on there if anybody's interested. Well, there's car parking space here and there for just guests if you have people visiting. To be honest, it's not that bad here. If you do have guests, Henry's alright for you to, not too many cars, but to have people just park on your pitch, not blocking the way in and out. But this is more the tenting area over here. There's obviously people like static, that caravans. And this is like a full grass area with a little wishing well. We'll go over and have a look at that in a minute. But yeah. Oh, I've just spotted there's our caravan, Compass Amiga. Look. First, actually no, it's not the same as ours, because if you notice, I don't know why, but the kitchen window on that one is more upright, and it's got the aircon pod on it as well. It's 524, I'm sure it's the same. And around here, that's like the tenting area up into that corner, and another pitch there. Do you want to have a look at the wishing well? See if we've got a few pennies to put in an hour. Actually, I haven't got anything on us. I don't even know if it's real or not. I do remember that from when I used to be here as a kid. There's obviously people with tents and that, so I'm not going to shove the camera on people's faces, but we'll go and have a look. It's just such a nice setting though, isn't it? I know, guys, I should have brought my gimbal and my microphone, but I'm on holiday, didn't really plan recording. Yeah, make a wish. We'll chuck some pennies in, shall we? Yeah, we'll come back later with Olivia. So, there's a little cut through here. We'll come back once we've been down to the railway, and we'll do a little bit of filming at the pub, and at the toilet block. In case some of you think that's weird, I just like to get it all in so you can see if you're considering coming here. So we're going out the site here through the trees. It's just such a nice kind of feel of it, with all like the barrels, and I don't know, I just think it's just an ideal site, mate. It is windy, excuse the noise, I can't help it. But yeah, this is the main road here, and there's some information on the site with phone numbers if anybody wants. I'll just pause for a second. There you go, you can just pause the video. Yeah, so we're walking up here. You can go over this bridge and down, and you can go to the northbound side. This is the southbound side, and this is just our caravan just here. So we'll have a walk down. There we go, there's Hunter. Hunter! See him? There's our little setup. And we'll go down the hill to the rail line. I guarantee there'll be no trains, but yeah, it is genuinely an official station. But I think we had, for some reason, the timetable's only at the other side of the track, which you've got to walk all the way across that bridge and round to get the northbound one, which I can't be bothered. Weirdly, only, I think, 3 trains stop here a day. So it's borderline a shut down station, basically, this. It's only used very few and far between, you know. But the trains come belting along here. You may have seen this before. And I can guarantee they've been coming back and forwards what seems like every few minutes. But the minute we get down here, you can guarantee it won't be. I would pause it, but you may as well join with for the experience. Some of you might think it's absolutely boring. A train coming past at around 100 mile an hour, to me, it's quite interesting. Opening the gate. And there we go. This is the East Coast Main Line, directly to Edinburgh. Well, I think it goes to Edinburgh and then starts going across to Glasgow and across the west coast. Does it? Yeah, Glasgow, Aberdeen, all that. So yeah, Acklington Station. What looks to be a lovely day, but this wind is really spoiling it. I hope it dies down a bit. It was exactly the same yesterday when we go for a walk. The walk we're going to do, by the way, runs all the way along that second bridge there, that one, and then you walk straight along the rail line. Obviously, it's properly protected. It's like a proper walkway. You're not on the line or anything. So we're going to have a little look around the station. Apologise if some of you guys have seen this. Like I've mentioned, I'm redoing the video. Obviously, this time I've got Charlie with us, and he thoroughly enjoys seeing these trains. Well, so does Olivia, isn't she?
Kind of.
We'll try and get the train to give it the old toot, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Like I said, it'll be my luck. There'll be none come. We've got to stand here and wait for ages. We've got a little building here. But like I've said, it's weird, because on this side, you've got all this stuff, no timetable, but the timetable's over there. It's odd, rather odd. Yeah, but if you can remember, this waiting area here, I had the phone in last time, and that's been taken away. That's a shame, but let's face it, nobody uses payphones nowadays, do they? Obviously, you've got the Acklington prison. I'd imagine many years ago, I said probably not many years ago, people getting released from prison, and this would be the first place they would come to get a train. Here's one coming now. We're going to see if we can do the pump. You have to make sure you do it. Do it. Right, we're giving it the old pump. See if he will. Think he will? That's the cross country. We'll wait for another one, and we'll see if another one might give way the old toot toot. And that's the old diesel train, isn't it? It's stinking. Give me a diesel train to electric any day, though. At least you can get to where you want to be and not worry about any power cuts. Nah, to be fair, electric trains are absolutely spot on. But those old diesel ones, I tell you what, though, they don't have to make a racket when you're in the stations in a stink. So that's definitely one plus point to electricity. So yeah, that's the train timetable there. I would like to show you just how few trains there is stop here, but I can't. So we're currently at the end of the line, and we're just going to wait to see if there's one come the other way. And if they give way, a toot of the horn. They didn't, but yeah, I definitely heard a heritage steam train come along here earlier on. So I'm going to pause it. I'm just going to wait, and we'll see. Then we'll get back to the campsite. We'll have a quick look around the pub if it's open. Look around the toilet blocks. Obviously, I'll check nobody's in there, and then we'll walk up to the ice cream, Morwick Ice Cream Dairy. Probably quite busy there, but I'll just give you a quick look round. Here's one coming, guys. We'll get down, give him the old pump. Get ready to do it. See if we can. Keep there. See if he will. Ready? There we go. Whoa. Top marks to a zoomer. There we go. Is that good? Eh? Like that. Might have another one coming the other way. So yeah, when you see the green light down there, you know there's one on its way. So I think the same must apply to up there. I'm gonna lie, guys, I'm a big kid and I enjoy doing it myself. So we'll have a little walk now. We'll see if another one will come, and then we'll have a walk to the campsite. Here we go, guys. Here's another one. I'm not sure at this side of the line we haven't had much luck, but keep doing it. Go on. See if you'll do it. I think this is another zoomer one. A zoomer. See if you will. Keep doing it. You can put your hand up high. Get a toot. Yeah, definitely the thumbs up to a zoomer, isn't it? I've had 2 good toots. Right, guys, we'll head up now to the campsite, but me and Charlie will be down here later on, won't we? Yeah, and we'll see if we can get a few more blasts of the horn. I really want to see a freight train come by. I always hear them, but I've never getting the chance to get down, and I am devastated. I missed the steam train. You guys might be able to tell us. It must have been a heritage one. Not often you see those running on these kind of lines, especially on a Saturday, which is like, what, peak? Well, it's not peak, but you know, people travel on weekends. Anyways, we'll get back up to the site and I'll catch you up there. Right, guys, Holly and Olivia and Hunter have joined, haven't they, Charlie? Yeah. Let's see if we can get a toot off this one. I'll have to be standing doing that. If you don't, you won't do it quick because he's here. Come on, you have to be behind the line at this side. Ready? Everyone ready? Come on then. You do it, Olivia.
Toot toot.
Look. There we go. Another one from a zoomer. Yeah, guys, that just doesn't get old. I might bring myself a seat down and sit down here for an hour, have a few beers. To be fair, I actually could. 30-second walk. So, we're going to keep eyes out for that. You probably can't see there's an amber light there. When that goes green, you know there's one coming this way. To be honest, I don't think it's going to be very long. So I'll give it 5 minutes, and then me and Charlie need to get walking to the ice cream shop. Yeah, we go, guys. There's one coming this way. Quickly, come and stand on the other side of this line. Because I'd stand at the other side of the orange right now. Do it. Get ready. Do the hand pump. Ready? Keep doing it. Quick. There we go. An old diesel one. Cross country. There we go. Made my day. Right, we'll get walking up to the campsite. Right, guys, we'll have a quick look in the bar because this car's got the alarm going off. So, but yeah, it's lovely. This it really is. Like when it's a day like today, if that wind wasn't here, it's just fantastic to be able to sit out here, have a few beers. So there's a TV under there. There's a bit underneath of the shade, or if it's drizzling a bit, it's just fantastic. We'll have a little walk in. I'll just show you, just roughly inside. I don't know if anyone's in or if it's even open. But yeah, it's great. Yeah, guys, it's great. Real fireplace and everything. I don't want to shove that in people's faces. There's people sitting in there having a meal, but there's the restaurant at one side, bar at the other. Can't get better. Especially like tonight when Henry gets up to do the karaoke. There's a great singer on last night. Can't go wrong. We'll just quickly go over to the toilet blocks because at this time of day it'll be quite quiet. The kids are having a good play in the park. Hunter's there. Again, it's a dog friendly site. You can take your dogs into the pub. But I'm just gonna, I don't have them on the seats. It does my head in that people have, especially these smaller dogs, up on seats. Have a bit of respect. Keep them on the floor. My dog never gets on the seat. I would never dream of it. That's one thing that does get my gripe, I must say. The toilet's there. You've got a chemical, just in case you want to see it, chemical disposal thing. Sink to wash your dishes. Now I need to try and remember what this code is. Just bear with us. I've just remembered the code because I had it on my phone. But yeah, it is what it is in here. It's lovely. I mean, what more do you need from toilets? They're clean. There's 3 toilets, which is enough for when it's busy. There's 3 showers. They're all, they're functional, they're hot, they're clean. You've got like, 5 sinks there, 3 urinals. I obviously can't show you in the women's. Heating's on all the time, so it's nice and warm. It's cleaned every day. Sometimes I think when you go to these places and they spend a fortune getting everything brand new, and you ask yourself, well, it's all just going to keep putting the price up and up and up. With this place, it's great. Henry looks after it, he keeps it tip top. You never have any bother. That's why I keep coming back and back. Good service, clean, everything. The food in the restaurant, by the way, is bang on. The beer as well is bang on. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you this. So anyways, we're going to get along that track now with Hunter, and we're going to have a walk to the ice cream shop, and I'll catch you all there. Get up a toot. Get up a toot. There we go. It's a long train. Right guys, we're on my walk and we've just caught a freight train, didn't we? I think that'll be in either just before this or just after. So yeah, it's made my day, isn't it? So we're off to get some delicious ice cream and hopefully a nice coffee as well. As you can see with this walk here, I just want to change the camera. Caravan site is way up there. It's a good mile or more. We've just walked there, and this fantastic track is maintained by Acklington Parish Council, which is fantastic. That they keep it such well maintained. They've got all like the signs up. I think there's something down here, but there's a lot of midges. You just have to excuse me spitting and coughing, and I think there's a sign just here, but getting face full of flies here. I think this sign says, just so you can see, and somebody's put like a pheasant feather on there as well. Yeah, it used to be down as that. Yeah, so meadows, pathway, enjoy your walk. Vehicles, motorcycles riding are permitted. Intended pathways. Yeah, it used to be down as Acklington Parish Council, but obviously some other organisations taken it over, and they've done a fantastic job. That's the main East Coast Rail line. I'm not quite sure where that leads. I did have a little walk down there last year. It's not really far, but this way leads you basically directly to the road, about sort of, there's Charlie having a run, sort of, I don't know, less than a 5-minute walk on a main road. There is no path, I will say. I'll join you back when we're there, but like I've said, look at that for a view, it's lovely. Now we're just going sort of, you'll be able to see through this gap here. You might be able to see the track where we've just walked. Basically, it goes all the way up there to, just see the hedgerow at the very top. It runs along, that's the road, then in a bit to the campsite. And Holly's going to join me. You drive, that's Acklington, you drive through Acklington, and come along the road to here, and just over there is the ice cream shop. So, we'll join you on that bit of main road, and I'll show you what I mean. And we'll get there to the Morwick Dairy. You'll be able to see, I'll do a bit of recording if there's not too many people there. There's like a little park. Obviously the ice cream shop itself, I won't record in there, but I'll show you what we get. And you can feed the baby calves as well, or pat them at least anyway, around the side. So I'll catch you up there. Yo, guys, we've reached the end of the track here. Just to show you, road you've got to walk, actually brand new laid road, but yeah, public bridle way. And that's 4 miles to Felton on there. So we'll just have to watch what we're doing here, because there's no path, like I said. It's only, you walk in front, Charlie, so I can see you. You walk ahead. There's a brand spanking new laid road here. It's better roads than we get on where we live. You walk ahead on the front, in case there's any cars. This is the only bit here you've just got to walk. Just see them buildings up ahead. That is literally the Morwick Dairy. But obviously, we've just got to keep an eye out for this, like I say, with cars. So I'm going to join you when we get there and see what ice cream we decide to get. You got any ideas, Charlie? Yeah. There's, what have we got? Kinder Egg. There's, what was the other one I got yesterday? Biscoff. There's raspberry, jammy Dodger. And then there's all the other stuff, the Turkish Delight. So we'll see when we get there. See which ones we end off with. But for now, I'm sure you can understand my main priority with Charlie on the road is keeping an eye in case there's any lunatic drivers, won't we? We've obviously got the dog as well. So catch you when we get there. Actually, I've had second thoughts. I may as well film this bit because I've just realised I've got all the proper dairy cows here. obviously they sell milk here as well. It's a full working farm, but obviously that's where we get all the ice cream. And they've all got the cowbells on as well. And like I've said, when you get up there, well, I'll see if I can see over the hedge a bit. You can actually see the calves. They've got the calves in a separate little barn for all to see. But yeah, full field full of dairy cows, and all the way further back as well. And like I said, that's the sign for it, just up there. So yeah, so I would show you that. I'll join you when we get close at the entrance and we'll do a walk in, so to speak. Here we are, guys, getting a bit nearer. I think, I don't know what's been going on here. They've been putting the new road down. This just used to be a verge, but they've put grass seed down on it. So you'd think it would be a good idea, because it gets very busy in here. But then again, I don't think they own this land. Would have been better if they had actually just left this, put some gravel down for people to park, because like I said, it does get busy. They have got an overflow field, but believe you me, on a hot summer's day in the school holidays, it gets very busy. So yeah, so I'm just watching for cars there. We'll get up the entrance. Yeah, guys, so here we are. Like I've mentioned, it is rather manic trying to get in, but that's it, the parking lot there for the kids in the corner. And up here is the overflow. We'll walk round, we'll see the calves, then we'll go and get a seat. I'm not sure if Holly's already here with Olivia or not. I don't think she is. Yeah, it's a cool little place. It's some nice ice cream. We'll probably join us when we've got a seat. But we'll just have a look around here to see if she's beaten with here. Nope, there's no ML in there. So yeah, it does beg the reason why you would park on corners and stuff when you've got all that space to park in there. Hey guys, and here are the calves. Olivia was seeing them yesterday. I just think they're big dogs. You want to pat them? Yeah. Want to say hello to them? And say hello? Give them a pat? There. Coming to see. I'm not sure who's more confused, Hunter or the calf, wondering who's that. Yeah. Charlie's found a friend anyway. So we've been joined by Olivia. Holly's just getting here. Bit unsure of the dog. Well, we've been in getting what ice creams. So, what we'll get? Kinder Egg. What was it? Jammy Dodger. Jersey and vanilla. But yeah, it's absolutely packed, yeah. They've got the park there, and I'll show you all around a little bit. I was like loads of kids, guys, so I'll catch you soon. Right, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I went to Amble. There was nothing to film. To be honest, it's been that windy. I'm not joking. According to other people around the country, the weather's meant to have been really nice. It has been nice, but the wind, for recording purposes, has just wrote it off. So there wasn't nothing to really film in Amble. As you see, when we got the ice cream shop, there was a park right at the entrance. Too many kids running about, so I didn't. So I'm just going to end it here. As you've seen on my walk, we did get a freight train. There's a steam train due to come by here at 20 to 8, but unfortunately around that time we've got guests coming. We're probably going to be having our tea, so we're going to miss it. But hey ho, we were on a steam train just the other week at Stevenson Railway next to Silverlink. That's sort of like just next to Tyne Tunnel, North Shields area. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed it. It was just a bit of a quick video. You know the deal why I'm not doing a great deal of car content at the moment. Don't worry, it's all there. It's been recorded. Just at the minute, I'm having a break, and I'm sure you can all appreciate why. I am going to try and get one out shortly in the next couple of weeks. So anyways, guys, before we do it, there's another train coming, so we'll see if we can get the old toot-toot. Down past the yellow line. Olivia, you get in. Charlie, keep tight hold. Don't. Right, ready, he's coming. Give him the old toot-toot. Ready? See if he will. Think he will? Yeah. Well, there we go. Cross country again, thumbs up. So, we're just going to end the video there. Has everybody had a good time? Yeah. We're going to go for a meal shortly, and well, that's it. Tomorrow, get packed up. So, thanks. Can't get my words out. Thank you all for watching. What? Oh yeah, there's a lady telling this because the red light comes on. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It is a bit of different content at the minute, but it's just the way this channel's always been. But like I've explained why. So if you've enjoyed it, hit the like. It massively helps. Leave a comment, anything you want to say. I am slowly getting through the messages at the moment. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe. It massively helps the channel grow. The more the channel grows, the more I've got. Well, it's just finding the time to get things done. As you're aware, we've got a baby on the way. I mean, we started the nursery yet. We've got that to sort. So there's a lot of things to do, as I'm sure you can imagine. But the more the channel grows, the more stuff I'll be able to start putting on there. And like I've said, things are going to ease off towards the end part of the year, where I'm going to start getting a lot more time again. Hopefully we get a lot more content out there. Catch you all next time.